Hello folks out there, this is a reel or short from zoologist Alan Ibrahim Alpha at Science Guru Exam Drills, and this reel is on Cambridge Lower Secondary Checkpoint of the Cambridge Assessment International Education CAIE. So this reel is just a quick one and a tidbit on how to answer science related questions, specifically biology strand of the other strands of science. The question says, look at the diagram. It shows part of the alimentary canal. Do you know what the alimentary canal is? It has to do with the digestive system, or what we call the gastrointestinal system, GIT. Now there's a diagram here showing that canal, and the diagram has some unlabeled organs identified with letters A, letter B, C, letters D, and letters E. And each organ has a name and has a particular role or function to play in the alimentary canal or digestive system or gastrointestinal system. Now let's see the questions that goes for this. A part says, where is acid added to the alimentary canal? Circle the correct answer, and we have letter A, B, C, D, or E. So as a Cambridge Lower Secondary Checkpoint candidate, you need to go back to the diagram and study what the part labeled A is. And from here, I can tell from my knowledge of the parts of the digestive system or alimentary canal that part A is the esophagus, part B is the stomach region, part C is the large intestine, part D is the small intestine, and part E or organ E is the liver. So which part is acid added to the alimentary canal? The answer is rightly the stomach, labeled B. So we'll cycle the answer B like this. If you cycle more than one answer, Cambridge will allocate you no mark. It is considered a total failure. So note this down. Now moving on, the B part. Where is digested food absorbed from the alimentary canal into the blood? This has to do with when food has been broken down to its smallest molecules or particles. Where is it transported into the bloodstream or the circulatory system? Now we go back to the diagram again. Part A is the esophagus, part B is the stomach, part C is the large intestine, part D is the small intestine, and part E is the liver. So which part does that job? It is the small intestine, labeled D. So you cycle answer D, which represents the small intestine. It is from there nutrients are absorbed from the villus in the walls of the small intestine into the bloodstream for further circulation for tissue and cellular respiration for 1 mark. Now the C part says, look at the part labeled A on the diagram. So let's go to the diagram and look at the part labeled A. Like I said earlier, part A is the esophagus, or what you call the gullet. Look at the part labeled A on the diagram, which we've done already. The question demands, write down the names of the 2 parts of the alimentary canal that part A connects. So you can go back to the diagram again. Look at part A being the esophagus. It connects the immediate organ after it here, which is the part labeled B, and that's the stomach. Then when you go upwards, it connects the mouth or pharynx or throat. So what answer is expected here? You write the mouth, and it connects the stomach. And when you do this, you have and the 1 mark allocated. So all this gives you 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 marks just in a row. So make sure you are able to study the diagram very well and get your marks at a go. I hope you found this interesting. Ensure you subscribe to my channel for subsequent production like this.